제가 대한민국의 대표라는 생각으로 여러분 모두에게 우리나라의 자랑스러운 문화유산인 강강술래에 대하여 힘껏 이야기하고자 합니다. 여러분도 귀 기울여주세요.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sumin Kang. I am glad to be here in this place to introduce Korean history. It will be a small part of Korea, but as a student, it is a great honor and chance to inform Korea and its history. So, let me begin. If I say cultural heritage, you may think about cultural symbols such as the pyramids in Egypt. However, the cultural legacy I'm going to talk about is an intangible cultural legacy. February 15, in 1966, this was declared as the 8th most important intangible cultural legacy. And on September 30th, in 2009, it was registered as the World Intangible Cultural Legacy by UNESCO. What is UNESCO? UNESCO is the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. It currently has 188 member states, and the main objective is to contribute to peace and security of the world. So, I hope that some of you will already know what it is. It's 강강술래. You may think that 강강술래 is just a dance which makes a round circle. But actually, there are many details inside, like a secret. So let me introduce 강강술래. First, 강강술래 is a song, a dance, and music. Those three make a beautiful harmony. When playing the 강강술래, they use traditional instruments such as the tango and drums to add to the folk music. The woman with the loudest voice sings first, and then the others sing along. Secondly, I will tell you the specific methods. They make a circle and dance around, and then gather in the center, then outside. And by doing that, they also change the speed and songs they chant and dance. Also, they match the speed and beat all together. It is actually very hard for all women to match the speed and beat at once. So that's one of the reasons why I think that 강강술래 is very important to us in Korean history. And because of that, I feel a lot of pride about Korea. So, you would ask, what does 강강술래 mean? It was originated by the Koreans. 강강 means surroundings. 술래 is actually a dialect of Korean which means to guard. As a result, it means guard the surroundings. Then you can know. To guard the surroundings, the women have made a round circle. But we still don't know how 강강술래 was made. In 1592 to 1598, there was a war against Korea and Japan. At that time, Korea's renowned general Lee Sun-shin thought if the woman played 강강술래, the Japanese army would think that we had a lot of people by an optical illusion and run away. And as I told before, this is another reason why I think that 강강술래 is very important to us. Korea's ancestors were very wise and sensible. Third, when we look at the lyrics of 강강술래, there are a lot of parts talking about the moon. The reason is because most women play 강강술래 when the full moon comes. So in Korea, if you go to Jeollanam-do, which is located on the southern part of Korea, when the full moon comes, you can still see some festivals with women playing 강강술래. The representative holidays which we play 강강술래 is the 15th day of the New Year and Chuseok, which is Korea's Thanksgiving. Chuseok is on September 12th this year, but it changes every year, which depends on the lunar calendar. So, I hope that you should go visit Jeollanam-do and watch and feel 강강술래 for real. But you may still think that 강강술래 is just so boring. If you haven't played before, don't even mention about it. Last year, at our school festival, the female classmates did an excellent job by playing 강강술래, and plays a small drum called tugo, which is one of Korea's traditional instruments. We had a hard time matching the speed, beat, and the dancing, but the result was fantastic. At first, I thought that 강강술래 was just so boring, but after the great experience, I had a different thought about it. When I was playing 강강술래, I just couldn't stop my laughter because I was just so happy, which I cannot explain why. As this, 강강술래 was the first step which had took me to be right here in this place to introduce Korean history and to tell everyone about 강강술래. And lastly, there are many intangible cultural legacies which are in danger, such as China's wood movable typewriting. And I wish that intangible cultural legacies all around the world will be preserved safely. Also, even though we live and communicate all together as a globalization family, we have to preserve our own history and soul. So, I hope that 강강술래 will remain forever in Korean history. Thank you.